the South.
And I know I said this yesterday, honestly, we are your local radio station for Hampshire, Dorset and the Isle of Wight. No one else can get closer to you than we can, and we genuinely want to make a difference. If you can get in touch, that would be brilliant. It'd be lovely. You could be part of our Community Voices scheme. It's 22 minutes past 6 on this Wednesday evening, and I wanted to introduce you to someone. I've had a look on his Twitter bio, and I think it sums it up really well. It says, severely disabled singer-songwriter who's on iTunes, a great live act reviewed worldwide, available from loads of digital stockists, and show understanding and kindness. His name is Shaun Shears. You may have heard him on BBC Radio 7 before, because we played him quite a few times, because he's uploaded quite a few pieces of his work to BBC Upload, and I'm delighted that he joins us on the programme now. Hi, Shaun.
Right, Richard, it's a pleasure not to be tweeting you for a change.
I didn't want to mention that, because I'll let you into a little secret here, but Shaun has tweeted me rather a lot over the years, bless him, and I've had to say, look, I don't quite think you're stereo underground material, because the stuff that I usually play on a Saturday night is really loud, it's really brash, and the stuff that you produce, the bits and pieces that I've heard that have come through BBC Upload, they're far too sophisticated for the nonsense we play on Stereo Underground, Shaun. Is that fair?
I dare you. No, I think it's absolutely fantastic that I'm too sophisticated, because that obviously means that I'm going to be appreciated long after I'm gone. So that's going to be a great thing, isn't it, really? If you think about it.
Well, it is if you look at it like that. But tell us,
I won't see my relatives will, so that would be good.
You want to tell us how you make your music, because that's the reason why we're speaking to you on BBC Radio 7 today, because we've played loads of your tracks loads of times, but we want to hear how you actually create them, because you use the latest technology and your harmonica together, don't you? How does it all come about?
Well, yeah, I use anything that makes a sound, really, because I've got arthritis and cerebral palsy, so I can use 5 fingers on 2 hands. So when these apps came along from all these different stores and stuff, I started to download them and just to sort of see what sounded good and see if what sounded good on, say, a harmonica would sound good on a guitar or this or that, and just had a bit of a knack for putting tunes together, and and before that I just had to rely on very patient people, so I've been really grateful in that respect for everybody's help, because even when I get the demos down, they don't sound like anything like they do by the time they get to you, because it could just be me tapping on a glass, if I'm being quite honest, or blowing like a couple of notes and going, that's a keyboard part, that, and everyone going, yeah. I always, when I hear a silence, it's always, going to have to prove this one, but I've had some great producers and some great people, and we've just done this film for the Fringe online, and we've just done a lot of stuff recently performance wise for different charities like COVID Relief for War Child, and it's just really good. And I think the song that's been uploaded to Uploader, Dylan and Philosophy, is really good at the moment for the times that we're in, because it's about one thing holding people together and looking for those other things that saying, look, maybe this there's more to us than just one thing. There's more than one side to people, and I think that's really important, and I think that's coming through at the moment.
I think the majority of people are definitely going to agree with you there, Shaun, and we will, of course, play Dylan and Philosophy in just a moment. But you mentioned there that you've played Edinburgh Fringe. You're gearing up to play them again, hopefully, when all this virus nonsense is over. You've played loads of venues across Hampshire as well, haven't you?
Yeah, well, all the venues, really. The Concord, the Joiners, places in Portsmouth, in Brighton, everywhere. I mean, I've got a really good PA who is just my best mate from school, and we just literally hit the road and we try and sell the songs as much as we can. And, Edinburgh's great, but it was a risk. It cost me a lot to go there, so I have to take a risk to get a lot of press and stuff like that. But it's definitely worth it, because songwriting is about the journey, and your reward is the song, but then the song actually has a lot of stories behind it, and you get a lot more value than just, say, money or whatever it is, meeting people, and it's being able to connect with people and have experiences like this that make it really worthwhile.
And look, Shaun, you've played loads of venues, as you say. You've got loads of great music under your belt, not just the tunes that have come through BBC Upload, but everything that people can already get from digital stockists, as you say in your Twitter bio, online. But you must have some frustrations, because you've made great progress, but there must be challenges that you've come across. And look, you're now on the BBC, you've got a platform. What kind of challenges and frustrations would you like to see sorted for guys that are in a similar position to yourself and they want to break through in the music industry?
I'd actually like to see, if I'm being completely honest, more festivals actually sort of saying, look, you know, just allowing, you know, more spaces, allowing disabled performers to be able to perform. I met Neil Finn from Crowded House about 3 or 4 years ago, and I was very, very unfortunate. First, I didn't meet him to be able to jam with him at the Royal Albert Hall, but later on I got to jam with him. I got to actually play on one of his songs in Bristol. And that was because the audience laid out lights on the floor. I couldn't actually get on the stage, but I actually was part of the performance eventually. But that was because he went out of his way to do that. So I feel very blessed in that way, but I just wish that more venues would sort of find a way to accommodate disabled performers. More festivals would be more open to it, because at the end of the day, it's new art, no matter what it is, whether it's comedy, whether it's acting, whether it's, you know, whatever. It's a different take on the world, and it's not just, I have a disability, here's what's funny about it. There's actual normal views, there's actual, well, what is normal, but there's regular views. You know, we all go through the same thing, and if this situation that we're in at the moment does to us one thing, is that, you know, we're all human, and we all feel down and we all feel up, and we all have the same emotions, and that is universal. Just because life is more different for some people than others, and perhaps more difficult, doesn't mean that the difficulty doesn't translate to other people, because they could be doing something else. You know, they might be in a job they don't like, you know.
Very true. Well, look, Shaun, we're going to play your song in a moment, and you've already told us the thought and the sincerity that's behind it, but just give us a plug now. If people want to find you online, where's the best place for them to go?
Just go into your computers, type in Shaun Shears, and you will find me. That's the easiest way to put it. I'm everywhere. I'm my own little pandemic with a harmonica.
Very, very nice way to put it. Shaun, thank you very much for joining us on BBC Radio 7 today. That was Shaun Shears, and as he said, you can hear him online, and very soon we are going to play his track in a couple of moments after we've had the latest news and a bit of travel. Alexis, now, we were just chatting to the lovely Shaun Shears, an accomplished singer-songwriter who certainly isn't being held back by his physical disabilities. This is his latest offering, a song he's uploaded to BBC Upload. It's called Dylan and Philosophy, and it's gorgeous. Have a listen to this. I mean absolutely beautiful. Shaun Shears, what a talent. That is Dylan and Philosophy. If you want to upload your latest piece of genius, please do it now. Don't wait. Don't leave it for another day. Get straight onto it now. All you got to do is do a search for BBC Upload, find the website, pop it on there, and it comes right through to us here at BBC Radio Solent.